Hi everybody, my name is Ariana Barreras. This is going to be my final for my assistive technology course. I'm going to be doing my PowerPoint on adaptive machine holder. Um, this right here is my client or my patient, Cody Saylor, which he is a 28-year-old male. He is a professional tattoo artist with rheumatoid arthritis. He complains of inflammation of joints all the way up to his elbow, he says. He reports pain and stiffness in his dominant hand, which would be his right hand, and does say that it is all the way up to his elbow. He gets sharp shooting pain. He is unable to extend his arm all the way out. It's kind of like stuck in this position. And this causes his fingers to cramp up, become very stiff and tight. Here's a picture, as you can see, of his hands right here. You can see that his pinky is kind of a little bit out there. He does have a lot of pain. They do get red and swollen as he's tattooing. This right here is his machine that he uses, and we did a couple measurements on those. And this is what we came up with in order for him to have a wider grip on his machine. This gives him, it's easier for him to hold on to his machine without his hands cramping up. And this right here is also, it's an Apple pen that he uses on his iPad that he does a lot of he does his drawings and his sketches on. And also we made a grip. You can't see it that well, but we made a grip on this one also. So he can hold on to that pen because it's so small. His fingers, they start to hurt him a lot, he says. This right here is just a little sketch that I did of what I was going to be creating to make it easier for him to hold on to his machine. And I also needed to come up with something that was going to be sterile, because we all know that tattoos, it needs to be clean. There can be no blood or anything that's really touching his machine. So right here we came up with a sketch, and it's we used paper towels. Sorry about that. We used paper towels and then the Coban just to give it a firmer hold and grip. That way you don't have to use so much Coban. The paper towels kind of make it, a little easier. And we did quote those, and the Coban itself was $1.92. And the paper towels, just depending on the type of brand you get, for a single roll, if we wanted to go cheap, we could spend no more than $2 for a single roll. So this is the sketch. Lengthwise, it's about 2 inches. And then it has a 5.5 inch, diameter. So it's not really that big. You could see in our pictures right here that it's nothing too big. Nothing that's going to get in the way of him tattooing. These are some of the assistive technology principles that I learned in this course. Those would be assistive technology makes it easier for the patient to succeed, which we all know that with the right device, we just have a better outcome of our patients succeeding in their rehabilitation. My next one was that assistive technology makes it possible for the patient to perform their ADLs, which ADLs are our daily living activities that we do every day, such as getting dressed, taking a shower, brushing our teeth, all of the things that we don't really think are very important become extremely important when you have a I don't think that's the right word. When we have a disability that is hindering us from performing these ADLs, we then know that, assistive technology it plays a huge role in making it easier for our patients. Assistive technology devices make clients a step closer to their independence, which that's our goal always as any type of therapist is we want our patients to be as independent as they possibly can for their disability. My next one is assistive technology becomes a team process, not only with therapists, but with their families. It's important for both roles to play a huge part in our patients' therapy and their process and their rehabilitation. It's important that we're all on the same team and the same page, that we all have follow through. If we have an issue with a device, if something doesn't feel right, if something's not working out, that we all can come together and come up with a new plan. The last one would be assistive technology requires new skills. So really thinking outside of the box, because not all the same devices are going to be used for the same patient. So we need to know what device is going to work for what patient and how it is going to affect him or her life, and what we can do better to just have a better outcome for our patients. In this one, I'm kind of showing you guys, these are his two most commonly used items for work. So of course it's going to be a tattoo machine. This one is the exact one that he uses. So as you can see how this artist is holding it, the device that we created gives Cody a firmer grip on his machine, a wider grip on his machine, so his hands don't cramp up, because he did say that without the grip on his machine that his hands tend to cramp up, within an hour of tattooing. And we all know that some of these sessions can last from 3 to 4 hours and sometimes even longer. So he really needs to be able to have something where he's going to be comfortable and he's going to make his clients comfortable, so they can get the tattoo done. This again is the Apple pen, and I'm just kind of showing you guys the length and the diameters of those. So this Apple pen also we put the grip around it so he can sketch out his drawings on his iPad, and then he also needs a firmer grip on that because sometimes he's drawing for a while. So this is my presentation. I'm going to try and switch screens so I can show you all. So this is my my little 3D print image that I came up with. It's not the best, but this this thing is hard to use. I mean, wasn't easy. See, I'm even still having trouble using it. I forgot how let's see. Oh, there we go. So it's just like a circular thing. We put a hole all the way through it, so the machine can go through it depending on if we're using the pen or if we're using the machine, the hole would vary. But that's about it. That is my image. That's the best I could come up with. I hope that you guys enjoyed my presentation and have a great rest of the semester. Thank you.